What's up, everybody? Back with another video. It's been a while. Took some time off, took a couple trips. Now I'm getting situated, getting back into the groove, and could start to continue to make some videos again. I have downloaded a new trading journal called Edgewonk, and I have been placing a lot of my trades and a lot of my strategy inside the new journal. And I'll go over the journal a little bit because I did switch up the strategy a little bit and started getting into a London session, trade London session, to get in before everybody else wakes up. Towards the end of last month, I started getting spiked out by a lot of manipulation in the New York session. So what I did was switched over to London session and was able to get a little more consistent. I could show you, like, this is the month so far, straight 5 winning days straight. If you go towards the end of last month, you see some of the days were red, right? Green days, red days. It's almost like a 50% win rate for the last month. So took a little bit of time off, stepped back, and then started to look at, adjusting the strategy a little bit to current market conditions. The market's starting to get a little wonky because of elections coming up and stuff like that, and a lot of the news is real inconsistent. So we got to just adapt and adjust and just continue to grind, right? So we could probably just do like a quick overview. I do want to get into more technical videos and start to see exactly why I was taking certain trades instead of just going over what the market did. I really want to get into why I took the trades, how much I made during the trades, and then kind of share my journal through the process. I also want to do a different series on here to show how to get funded from different companies, show the process of getting funded, show all the wins, all the losses until I get funded, and then show you guys, the withdrawal process also. So it could be a rough ride. Trading is not easy, but if I could be transparent and show the whole process from like getting a new account, passing the account, going through the emotions with the account, journaling everything like through Edgewonk, right? And then being super transparent, and maybe it'll help other people or stop some of the other people who are skeptical about even getting funded or getting payouts and stuff like that. So I really want to get into that. It'll be something a little bit different. Not a lot of info you find online doing that. So I really wanted to get into that. So I also backed away from trading ES a little bit, started getting more into gold because of the manipulation on ES. It's been kind of real wonky. Like, it's going up. It's a 4-hour time frame, right? But it was stuck in this area for a while, and it's just been real inconsistent, real like these kind of big spikes and then move up, so you get like stopped out and then it'll go in your favor. It's just real, hasn't been smooth, right? So we just adapt and continue to grind on something else, right? We could implement our strategy on other things. Once you learn how to trade and learn how to read the charts, you could literally trade anything. It's a skill set. You take a while to maintain, but once you get it, it's literally limitless. So we could go over a quick overview. I'll start in a 4-hour time frame. We'll clear this chart out and just start from scratch, right? I did take a trade earlier today. We could probably go over that. And I took the trade early, maybe 2:15 in the morning, got out by 3:15, and maybe I think it was up $510 on one account, right? So you could get funded up to 20 accounts, right? So if you just do the math real quick, and let's say that 510, let's say we had 20 accounts, right? 510 times 20, $10,000 day before most people even wake up. 3:15 in the morning, I was already out of that trade, right? Obviously, you got to scale up to those 20 accounts, but if you could do one account, you could do 20 accounts, because you could literally copy trade it and literally place one trade and it'll go through all 20 accounts. So that's the key when you start to leverage money from other brokers, right? Because you could really scale up your account pretty quick. That's $10,000 in a day, in literally just an hour. I'm not saying that every day is going to be like that, and there are going to be red days, but if you do get the skill set, it's possibility. It's possible. So, all right, let's go over. We'll start from the top up. Mark this chart up. We're going to mark off our levels of support and resistance to see these key levels. So if the market does come up to these levels, we'll know we could start to anticipate a reaction around those levels. All right, so gold is still dropping. So let's see, we have a level of support here. If we could get a retest back up to this level, maybe continue to push to the downside. My trade was, let me see the time frame. Yeah, this was my trade over here. I'll use the orb strategy for this time frame. It was literally this setup right here. Once it broke the low of the orb, I got in right here on this candle. Stop was about there, and it was a 50-point take profit. Boom, literally by, like I said, 310, 315, I was already out of the trade. Got in right here around 215, like I said, to about 315. Yeah, take profit was a little lower because I did get out around 315. So maybe it was 60 points. That looks about right. Literally got out there, market came back up, but did eventually break those lows later in the day, and we kind of stuck around that area. We're still stuck around that area now, so go back to the higher time frame, you see a better picture of where the market's trying to go, right? 2-hour time frame, see 4-hour time frame, we'll turn the orb back off. We could see we're still looking very bearish, right? We'll look for a reaction around this level before we start to anticipate any type of buys. But for now, continue to push down. All right, let's go over oil. Oil. Why do we look at oil? All right, also winter time's coming up. Winter time's coming up, and if you own a home, then you're probably gonna look at oil. Well, one of my friends I work with always is looking at oil charts because he literally will put oil in his house when the market dips. Smart. Like I said, the skill set, you could use it for a lot of multiple different, there's different things you could use it for, right? He doesn't trade every day, but when he knows how to read the charts, so he knows it's like, all right, I need to put oil in my house soon. Let me wait till the market dips down a little bit so I can get a better price on oil. And it works. Yeah, I already have oil marked off. We could kind of go off a higher time frame, see where our next level of resistance will be. We already broke that. Come back up here. Yeah, we had a big rejection here at this level. We just highlight this whole zone. I've just been looking at platinum. I haven't traded it yet at all. It's starting to get a little popular, and since I have been trading gold a lot, they say platinum kind of moves the same way. So I've just been looking at it. I'm not gonna say I traded it. I haven't traded it yet at all. Really, it's just gold and ES. We'll go over ES right now. Check out my indicators. Mark those back up. Why do I mark off these levels? All right, so if you ask me, why would you mark this level here? All right, so let's say you're driving a car, right? You're driving a car on the highway. You're starting to get momentum. You're starting to get speed, right? The car's moving fast. The car's moving fast. The car's moving fast. Now nothing can't stop you because the car's moving. You get to a wall like this and it just stops and turns around. You know that that's a strong wall. Because you had all this momentum pushing the car forward, right? And then all of a sudden you get a stop. You hit a brick wall. Now if you go to the left, you can see that this area, like you have another stop here. You have a big push up and literally reverse from this level. That means that there's something around this level, like an institutional number or something like that, that the banks are looking at, people are looking at to take profit or place orders here, and it just literally reverses the market every time. So if you want to see real strong key levels, you want to see where the market is on a big push and then just literally turns around there, like this level here, like this level here. Right, because you have a lot of momentum to the downside and then it just hits a brick wall and then turns around. So you know that this is like a floor, right? Support is your floor. when you have a strong push like that, and then all of a sudden a certain turnaround or event happens that just moves the market the opposite direction, you know that's a strong level. So that's why we marked off those levels up here. You could do that on any chart. Any chart you could look at, like look at this down here, the same level we have marked off. You have big push up, rejection, 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 and look what happened to the upside. You had a big strong push up, bounced off here, came back down to this same level that was here that it couldn't break through before, came back, retested it. It tried to break through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times and couldn't do it. So what happened? It just turned around and go the other way. Sometimes you'll get stuck in a consolidation and the market will just bounce back and forth from these areas. But you see how it did it multiple times, and then it finally broke out to the upside, and that's where we're at right now. So what can we anticipate here if the market continues to go up? We could look for a pullback, maybe down, this area, because it's a strong level, right? You know how it broke up here, came back and retested this level. Same thing could happen here. It could push up a little more, trickle down to this area. This will be a good place to buy. Nice level to buy because you can have a nice tight stop loss, right? So your trade would look something like this. You have maybe put your stop loss, somewhere like here, and your take profit would be, your next high. Like let's say if the market reverses right here and comes back down, that'll be your first take profit right here. Boom. You have a 3.5 to 1 R&R right there on that one trade. All right, so I'll keep the video short. We'll get back into more technicals tomorrow, but I am excited to get back into making the videos. We're back. Let's get it. Good luck, everybody. I'll check back in tomorrow and we'll go over some more setup.